by using the Fusion software. So this is the three-dimensional model wherein I want to create this. To do this, first we'll go to Fusion. Now here, the first thing is I need to create this rectangle which is of 50 by 40 to a depth of 60. So to do that, so I will go for Fusion and then click on Sketch, click on the top plane, then create a rectangle of 50 by 40. So I will create this rectangle. I will take 50 by 40. So I'll go for dimension, select this dimension. I will take 50 and then I will take it to the midpoint. Constraint, go to midpoint. Click on the midpoint of this line should be at this center. Click on this. So now it is constrained in this direction. And again, you go for this dimension, which is 40. So go to the dimension, go to dimension, click on this, give the dimension as 40. Once you do that, now we have the fully sketched and the fully constrained with the dimension and give a height as 60. So to do that, I will go for finish sketch and go to extrude, select on this profile, take the dimension as 60. Now, once you do that, now I need to create this plane or this construction. So to do that, I will go for construct, click on plane, plane along path. You just click on this. I will click on this path, take the dimension from here, which is plane along path. Click on this plane and give the dimension as absolute. Take the dimension as 10 mm. So what it does is, it is from this point, it will going to take 10 mm. That is what we have created this dimension, which is at a distance of 10 mm from this particular end. Once you do that, now you just go to OK, then go to 3 dimension, go to sketch, click on this particular sketch where you have created the plane. Then by using this, go to project and go to bodies, click on this entire body and say OK. So that will create the entities here. If I remove this body, if I disable this body, you can see all the corners you have the line which has been created. Where it has been created, it is created at a plane where you have considered the section. That is on this side. If you see, the section is created where the plane has been created at that particular section or that particular plane, the intersection of the plane with the body, that entities has been created. Now I will go back to this and click on the right view. Now I need to give this cross section, which is at a distance of 10 mm from here, and it is also 10 mm from this side. So to do that, I will go for a line, click arbitrarily any point on this and place this wherever you want. Then I will go for line, click on this point, take the end point of this to end point of this. Again go to line, select between this point and this point. Now we go for dimension. Between this point and this point, you give the dimension as 10. And similarly from here to here, you give the dimension as 10. Once you do that, now you go to finish sketch, then go to 3 dimension and enable bodies. Now I will go for extrude, disable bodies, select on this profile where you want to select the area of cross section. Then you just enable the bodies and give the dimension. Here, what is the dimension I want? The total distance is 50, but here you have given directly. So you take 30 mm. So give the distance as 30 and click on cut and say OK. So this is how you will be able to create this particular cross section of this model. So once you do that, here the next thing is I want to go for this particular cross section. So to do that, we will go for section, that is go to sketch, click on the right plane, and now you go to rectangle, create this 20 by 30 as the rectangle and give the height as 10 mm. So I will go for sketch, click on this rectangle, sorry, go to sketch, click on sketch, go to rectangle, select this point and drag this and go to dimension, click on this line and give the dimension as 10. Okay, then from here you give this dimension as 30. Okay, so we have the cross section. Then go to finish sketch and now you go to extrude 20 plus 15, which will give you 35. So here go to extrude, click on this and give the dimension as the distance as 35, since it is the extrusion is done along the direction of the arrowhead, so it becomes positive, and then say join. Once you do that, now we will go for fillet. Click on this side, that is on this edge and also on this edge, and give the radius as 15. So to do that, you just type 15 here. Okay, you just come down to this and you type 15 and say OK. Click on OK. Once you do that, now you go for create a hole of diameter 10. So to do that, I will go for hole, click on this surface, give the dimension, that is the distance as 10 mm diameter, and give the distance as through all. And then take this location of this hole should be on the concentric to this and say OK. So once you do that, now I want to mirror this to other side. So to do that, I will go for create, go to mirror. Now the first thing is it is on the bodies, but what I want the features. So what I will do, I'll just go to object type, click on features, click on this hole, then click on this round and click on this extrude. The moment as you select, so all these three will going to be get highlighted and say, then go to mirror plane, select this mirror plane, click on this side and say identical, say OK. So once you do that, you go for fit. So once you do that, now we are going to have this model. Now I will go for appearance, then come down to paint, then go to glossy, then click on this yellow and save it. Now you go for save, then go to click on save. Now you go for the model number. You say just model 7. Then go to model 7. Go to type as model 7. That is the, you can give whatever the name you want. Once you do that, now we will go for design, go to drawing, click on from design and then click on 420 by 297, or you can take it A4 also. Then give the portrait, then click on OK. Then you will be getting this onto the screen. Now I want to go for the front view. So click on this front view here, which is 1:1 scale. Take 1:1 scale and here then I want to go for the top view and say OK. Now I will just go to the projected view, click on this, you take to the top view now. Okay, take to the top view and say enter. You just click on this and go to A3 now. Go to A3 and click on OK. Now go to landscape, go to the orientation landscape. Now we have this dimension. Now you take the projected view of this onto this side and click it on OK. Now you go to the 3 dimension and click it here and say enter. Once you do that, now we will double click on this and go to the projected view, shaded view and say close. Now we will try to move this. So you just click on this side and drag this and keep it here, and similarly on this side. Now we want to do the dimensioning. So to do the dimensioning, go to dimension, go to linear dimension, take endpoint of this to endpoint of this and give this dimension. Similarly, take this endpoint to this endpoint, give the dimension as 120. Now you want to give the dimension for radius. You click on this radius dimension and click on this, give the. Similarly, I want to give the diameter dimension. You click on this and show this diameter dimension, which is diameter 10. And similarly, you want to give the dimension for these two. Take this as 40. Sorry. Go to dimension, linear dimension between these two. Give this as 50, and similarly between these two, give 30. Okay. Now you just take this and you drag this and keep it outside. Similarly, you take this and keep this outside. Then you take the thicknesses. Now we have given all the dimensions for the uh, top view. Now we'll go for linear dimension. Take end of this to end of this. Give this dimension as 10. Similarly, you take between this point and this point, you give the dimension as 60. And you take between these two and give the dimension as 10. Give the linear dimension between this and this one and give the dimension as 10. Okay. Then we have the center mark. You just click on this and between these two you take. Similarly, between these two you take. Okay. Then all these dimensions are given. And now finally I want to give this dimension, but it's between these two. It is here. Yes. And also this thickness is given. So this is how you will be able to create this converting the 3D model into orthographic view, or the one which is having the front and top view, and click on save. So this is how you will be able to create the model of the one which is shown here into the by using the Fusion. And also